Hello everyone, this is Genuine, and we are sitting down and playing some Oxygen Not Included. We are picking right back up where we left off, and before I let stuff get out of hand, let's slow it down and try to remember where we left off. So, this is going to be a short stream. I know I always say that, but it's kind of the nature of this game. It's just like, Civilization, just one more turn. But this is probably going to be a short stream because tonight I want to stream some more Amnesia, so stay tuned for that if you guys enjoyed the spooky stream. Yeah, sorry, I was AWOL for a couple of days when I had every intention to stream, but it just be like that sometimes. Eventually, I'll figure out a good time schedule, and I'll update you guys. So, that's right, I remember we just got this Glossy Dreco, and we gave him a little bit of hydrogen. Total change per cycle, not a lot, so maybe we should do a better job at distributing this, honestly. Pretty bad job, if I'm going to be completely honest. And then lots of idle people. So before we continue, let's give people jobs. And I noticed this morgue farm is not doing anything. So with all that being said, maybe I need to rectify my my old tutorial video, honestly, because at this rate, it kind of looks like this doesn't work anymore. We'll let it go. We'll let it go a while. Maybe we'll introduce some germs and see if we can get it to be a little bit more germy, I guess, because holy crap, is that nothing. I mean, these are the levels of germs that you need in order for morbs to spawn, like a million food poisoning, but it's clearly not happening. So yeah, I really don't know. Okay, but besides that, let's give people jobs. So we did just get a little sliver of plastic. And we wanted to do a steam turbine. With that being said, I think we ran into the issue of steam turbines requiring plastic and the material study terminal. So what we need to do is there's a lot of things we need to do actually. We need to get a Wheezewort into a flower pot so that way we can actually use it for radiation generation, which means we need to either get a Wheezewort over here or a pip to the other planet. Okay, so this is a input. Maybe there are Wheezeworts on this planet already. Maybe that's what we should start with, just exploring this biome. Now, I don't remember exactly, but I don't think the radioactive biome has Wheezeworts whatsoever. So maybe, oh, there we go, right there. Sweet. So no stress, there is a Wheezewort right there. So all we have to do is it Wheeze or is it Wheeze? How do you spell Wheezewort? What the hell? Or is it just wart seed? Wart seed. Alright, so what we need to do is sweep up this warp seed and feed it to the flower pot. Okay, so Lindsay's got a task. But that being said, all these people have nothing going on. So oil for the plastic would be quite nice, or just to make some more long-term water locks. This steam vent needs to be tamed. What am I trying to look for? The temperature. 161. Same temperature as the rest of this biome. It's not going to mess up too much stuff. We could definitely plug up some of this gaps with abyssalite just to help keep the cold biome cold. In fact, I think that would be a good use of our time. So while we have so many people doing nothing, let's just do some damage control before we actually need to. Let's see, abyssalite, coal. So let's just plug up this gap with insulated tiles. And then up here as well, there's lots of areas that we're going to need to plug up. And again, we'll take care of this when we need to, when we're ready to like build the steam turbine and stuff. But for now, let's just literally keep the cold biome cold. Perfect. Okay, so that'll give some people work. Make sure they can actually get out here. And then, yeah, that's right. We did set up our little battery chamber. I feel like our power generation was kind of lacking, though, if I remember correctly, which means that we could do some coal generation. But I think a better use of our time would be to just invest in solar panels right off the bat. And this guy, boy, is he gonna grow scale slow, but at least it'll be something. And that being said, I do remember, yeah, I think we started digging this out for that purpose to get a little bit more hydrogen flowing. But let's just do the same method we did last time, which I'm going to be completely honest, I don't exactly remember what we did. Something to this extent, right? Yeah, so we'll do this, dig diagonally. Oops, but let's do this first. Yeah, this makes sense, right? There we go. Now everybody's got something to do for the time being. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take this hydrogen pocket, and then we will move it. We'll just connect it to this pump. And then that'll be an easy way to pump some more hydrogen into this room and up this thing's scale production. Now, I also don't remember exactly, is mealwood, is the gas atmosphere at its base or at its top? I think it's only at the base. We just need to maintain these two bottom tiles with carbon dioxide. And I know this is very preliminary, very basic, very nothing. It's just, we just want a little bit of passive plastic. The difference between having some plastic and having absolutely none is pretty huge. So yeah, we just want something for the meantime. And we have all these vents and everything that is just over-pressurizing, and we're just not utilizing it very well, which really sucks. But I don't know, for the time being, like, we just kind of need to... I mean, we just have to do one thing at a time, is what I'm trying to say. We just have to do one thing at a time. An auto sweeper down here would be nice for Pacu meat. But we are not quite into metal refinery just yet. And in fact, this is not a great place for this metal refinery the more I look at it. Yeah, we're not quite at metal refinery just yet. We could, however, start this. So, what do we need to get this metal refinery up and running? We really just need some coolant, right? What temperature does this boil at? Let's see. 211. Okay. 211. So what is our hottest running temperature that we could do? I guess we could just cycle magma through and just shit it out back in another cavity like this, but I think our pipes might overheat, and I think if they overheat, they'll like dump the liquid on the ground, and we don't want to be dumping magma on the ground if we can help it. What would be another good liquid? I guess we could try making liquid copper, or am I just being ridiculous? How much heat does this put into it? Maybe it's not as much as I remember. I want to say it's in like the tens of degrees though, so if we could get a super hot coolant, right, then we wouldn't have to worry about it ever running out. So maybe we should just put dig this out and then just put wait, hold on everyone. What is this here? Hydrogen vent. Okay, so we do need to have some kind of structure around it. But if we could get a metal volcano, that'd be a nice, useful, super hot coolant, and we could just put the whole machine inside a vacuum, right? I think that makes sense. But do we have a metal volcano on this planet? Or am I being ridiculous? Does it not make sense to... I always end up using liquid metals as a coolant, but I'm also using the metal refinery to like heat stuff. Like be a heat source as well. So that's why I use liquid metals, because then you can just... Like, the amount that you can pump heat into a liquid metal is insane compared to any other resource. But maybe it's not a good move to start off with that, so... Maybe we'll just chill out for now. Then here, I think maybe we'll put in some bristle blossom seeds. Blossom seeds. I really don't think we need them right now. Or anytime soon. In fact, I don't think we're going to need them ever on this planet. Now that we've already moved on to mealwood. Okay, and we're doing some damage control here. Wow, just in time, apparently. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of damage control and just get rid of this heat transfer. And this biome that it's in is very, very warm. And this is going to be overpressurized here pretty soon. So you don't have to worry too much about this. Heating up this environment too much, because it's already a hot environment. And then again, it's going to overpressurize before it gets out of control. But we should definitely set up some bases for our steam generator. So it'll expand this way and then up, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to plan it out until I have the machines right in front of me. And then again, I feel like using liquid metal might not be a bad idea because then we could just use it forever and not have to worry about it. So maybe we do just clear this out. You know, let's do some vacuum working. Why not, right? Let's do some vacuum mining. Now, before I get into this, maybe I should make a more concrete, a more safe airlock, or do a double airlock or something. Here, let's start with this. Let's get up here. Let's fill this in. This is going to be a very, like, antiquated way. No, that's not even the right word. Not antiquated. Just a very arduous way of maintaining a vacuum or producing a vacuum. But we're just going to do it this way because we have labor right now. And they don't have anything to do. Otherwise, I would just dig out a cavity and then pump it, right? Like you normally would. But we just have so much labor that right now, let's just do it this way. So we're going to devote a huge amount of area to a vacuum. I don't even know how to, like this much area to a vacuum. Actually, much more. Probably like this. We're going to devote that all to a vacuum. Included oxygen, so we got to be careful of that tile. But so that way we, oh wait, slime produces, it off gases, doesn't it? Okay. Damn. Well, that limits how much we can dig out. But yeah, we're going to devote a very large amount of area to a vacuum room. So that way, any kind of early game vacuum kind of builds we need, we'll just have that. We won't have to stress about it, but we won't have to worry about it like literally at all. We'll just have it ready. And I need to stop just getting resources from there because I think we're actually at the point where we need more skilled laborers. So maybe we should decide what we want and start picking them out. Okay, how are y'all doing? So we do have the plug slug farm set up, it looks like. Well enough, at least. Got another plug slug right here. And then that's some just hanging out. Did you get the Weezwort, maybe? Am I crazy? Didn't I? No, it's still up there. Is there not enough oxygen? No, there is. There is. I must not have clicked it or something. Wort seed. Yes, please go get that. Then we'll uproot this, and then to make sure that the pip doesn't replant it, we'll have to mealwood. Have to plant it, or we'll have to set it here. That way, we'll empty the room of the mealwood and then drop it off here. Yeah, I just got through a long day of work. I mean, it felt like a long day of work, but we're remodeling the garage, or I guess finishing the garage because it wasn't complete to begin with, so that I guess we're not remodeling it. It wasn't modeled to begin with. And it's nothing too difficult, I'm not gonna lie. Like, how hard is it to put up drywall? Not very. Is it time consuming, especially if you're not like, that's not like your regular job and you're not super skilled with it? Hell yeah. Like, boy, is it exhausting. And then I'm doing like installing lighting and stuff, and it's been like a year or years since I've really done any kind of lighting or any kind of electrical work really at all. And it's just a lot. And when you're working overhead for 8 hours or whatever, it's like, oh my god. Like, I've actually like doubled the size of my triceps in 2 days because they were basically non-existent by having to fucking work overhead. It's very tiring. And so I just got done with all that, and now I'm finally sitting down to play some video games. Yeah, you know. And I mean, before that, I was actually playing World of Warcraft, just giving it a try. Like Retail WoW. Retail WoW sucks. Retail WoW is not fun at all. It's just a grind, because I was like, I want to run the new raid. I don't even know what the new raid is, but I did the raid with the Storm Dragon. Well, I do not sound like I play WoW, but I just did the raid with the Storm Proto Dragon, whatever. I did that before I stopped playing, and then I got back, and there's a new raid with whatever. And I was like, I want to do this real fast. I usually run tank, but for the first time I run through a raid, I do damage. And if you're under item low, under geared as a damage, there's no way you're gonna get into a raid party. There's just no way. Why would anybody pick you when there's so many other, like, qualified people? And then I was like, okay, so I need to get some item level. And I saw that they had this, like, Dream Surge event where you can get item level 402 gear, or 415 gear, which is more than enough to at least do Raid Finder. So that way I can learn the raid before I, like, roll tank. And then I was doing that for, like, 5-6 hours, grinding gear. And I was kind of having fun because, you know, it's like everyone's doing the event together. But then after a while, I was like, I have just been, the whole time I've been on WoW, I have been grinding, which is the reason why I stopped playing WoW. Is because all I was doing was grinding. That's all it felt like, is I was grinding for just slightly better gear. Which is WoW in a nutshell. But it's like, man, after so long of this, I'm like, this is so boring. And I cannot believe that I spent this much time doing this. I cannot believe that I spent like 5 hours of my life just grinding for gear. And it felt like I didn't like play a game at all. I was just grinding. And yeah, no, I can confidently say I think I'm done with retail WoW basically forever. And I feel like a lot of people have that same mentality. And classic WoW is its own thing. It's like when you go and revisit like an old Nintendo 64 game. Like, it's good in its own regard, but it doesn't mean it's like fantastic. But still, it like scratches the right itches, it's nostalgic, and so I think classic WoW probably has a good lifetime ahead of it, which is hilarious to say. In fact, I mean, just how they're reworking like Wrath of the Lich King and Outland to maintain its classic feel. Like, it's just pretty funny just to think of that people prefer the old ways when they try to like innovate and create like new systems and stuff and change the way like WoW felt mechanically. I feel like I just can't talk today. But I'm saying they like went through all this effort to like change the way WoW felt and played and stuff with like the new expansions, and they like, you know, they did all these different mechanics and stuff and all these different systems, and they tried to just make WoW feel different. And then people are like, no, we prefer the old way, which is just ridiculous that after all this time people are just revisiting classic WoW and being like, this is better than retail WoW is currently. Like, that is not a good mark for a game. So can Harold not make it up there? Is that why he turned around, or did he just get hungry? I don't know. You know, retail WoW, like, yeah, I think I was playing it earlier. I was playing it, I mean, I started making a series where I wanted like 100% WoW basically, which is pretty ambitious, and the fact that it's on subscription and I'm not always that excited to play it, basically I was just like, I don't want to play it to 100% it. I just don't really want to. Which is just pays homage to the quality of game it is right now. But yeah, no, I decided that this was probably my last last WoW, like the last expansion for me, because it just wasn't, it's just not fun, honestly. And all that being said, I kind of forgot what I was getting with. Oh yeah, but I'm saying I feel like a lot of people feel that way too. So it's either time for WoW 2, or it's probably coming to the end of WoW, honestly. This is a liquid carbon dioxide geyser. That's pretty cool. I have not seen that before. That is going to be incredibly good. Coolant. Wow. Wow, holy shit, dude. Okay, stop. Harold, are you having trouble getting to your food or something? Lindsay just put your food back, didn't she? Oh shit, Harold's gonna actually die. Okay. So the solution to this is to put a door halfway up, so that way when they drop their food heading up, they will drop it onto the door and it'll still be in its same, like, they won't have to travel so far. Yeah, we really gotta get Harold some food real fast before he dies. Can you do it? Can Harold even get it? Yes, okay, Harold, just don't drop it on your way up, bro. Oh my god. Stop recovering oxygen right there. Yeah, again, this is why we need to do this. And I think Lindsay keeps putting the food away, so let's lower this priority, I guess. Yeah, Harold's like actually about to die. Pick it up, Harold. Is there oxygen anywhere else? No, okay, he made it though. You know, seriously, we are due for WoW 2.0 or Yeah, I don't see much of a future for retail WoW. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they just stopped, if they weren't producing another expansion. Like if they were just done, like they didn't have anything planned for another expansion because, yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people feel the same way I do, where it's just like it's not fun anymore. Why play retail? Classic's way better. And then like that being said, it's like who wants to spend their time grinding? That's what WoW is. It's just like a grind fest. And it's like there's a lot of quality of life features that they've added between classic and modern, you know, retail WoW. And they've all they are nice quality of life things and they make things easier and stuff, but it also brings the player out of the game significantly. Like for example, when it's so easy to find where your quest is, and not only do you not even have to read quests anymore, but they'll like break down quests into segments and give you map markers for each individual segment to where you don't even have to think about it. You can just like go AFK in your head and then just walk between each objective. So like, and that's a nice quality of life thing for people who don't want to sit there and read quests constantly, because I understand that, but, and that's where it comes from. But then at the same time, it's like there's like no reason for you to be super invested in what's going on, because the game has made it easy for you to not. And if your goal is just to get armor, then it benefits you just to click through quests as fast as possible. And yeah, it's just, yeah, it's like quality of life things that they did for the players, and that actually like ruined, like made the game just feel empty and boring and stuff. And what's the solution to that? I don't know, because people would be upset if you removed like quality of life features that make the game play more smoothly. People would be upset about that. I completely agree. Whoops. But yeah, at the same time, it's like it just can't be helped. It does feel very, very one-dimensional and just not fun. You know, that's why I think it's either WoW 2.0 or just the end of retail WoW sometime soon. I think they're just gonna park it, and then maybe in a couple of years they'll like re-release it, like release another expansion when people are like, oh, remember WoW? Yeah, I wish they would do something. And then maybe they'll re-release it or something. I don't know. I'm just conjecturing, but yeah, WoW's on its last leg. I think I really do. And they have so many servers, which kind of blows my mind because they're so empty. So it's like you would think that they would at least consolidate it so that way they don't have to like spend so much money on servers. But no, it's there's I don't know, man. I don't know. And I asked if I could get my character transferred to a server that has more people on it because I just want to play the game with people. I think WoW, if WoW is not an MMO, I don't think it's fun at all. It's not worth anything. And then they're like, no, we're not going to do a transfer from a low populated server to a high one. But if you're on a full server, they will give you a free transfer from a full server to a low population one, which is hilarious. You know, I know I've been rambling a bit, but I'm very tired from working, and it just tends to happen that way. Like when I've worked a full day, I guess, physical, like when I've been doing physical work, and I know some people are legitimately in the construction trade, so I can't say shit. I used to work a very physical job, and now I basically sit at a desk all day for my 9 to 5. So I know I can't talk shit at all, but it's like after working, sometimes I'm just like just blank, and it's very hard to just formulate thoughts. Like I'm ready for a nap, but it's the middle of the day, so let's not do that. Okay. So what I'm doing, because I went on that tangent again, I do that. I'm filling up this void so that way we can make an easy vacuum, and then we'll have this huge area to work with for any kind of vacuum builds. And I think maybe we will go through the effort of maybe building the metal refinery up here, and then just having a little pool of liquid like metals or magma or something that we can circulate for coolant, just to make it easy. Just so we don't have to worry about coolant or dealing with any kind of hot temperatures early on, and then, you know, after a while, once we have the coolant superheated, We can just dump it into space or some bullshit like that, and maybe we'll lose a little bit of metal, but I'm not too stressed about it. I just want to be able to generate metals without producing any kind of heat that's going to really affect my base. Okay, and talking about heat and keeping things isolated, we've now just got this big pool of hydrogen to work with. And I think, let me look at this. So this will for sure, I think, overpressurize this and cause hydrogen to leak out. We have 18 tiles. Let's see, what is this void here? I kind of wish it, oh wait, it does tell you the void. 42 tiles, so yeah, this will overpressurize this. So we're only going to be able to have the pump running for a little bit of time. Otherwise, we risk overpressurizing this room and having hydrogen leak, which I guess is not the worst thing. In fact, I guess it wouldn't really matter terribly. Oh wait, no, because this is where our divider is, so then the hydrogen would settle here, which we don't want because it would prevent the millwood from growing. Then again, we have idle people. So yeah, you know what? I was saying that we should have more duplicants, but I am not managing them well enough as is. So let's just keep grabbing resources for the time being. Okay, and we separated this. Let's go ahead and just throw in this, so that way this steam vent can pressurize faster. Cool. It looks like we saved this biome from transferring too much heat, and I think we sealed up all of the breaks in the abyssalite, so that works. Did we discover anything new? A nice fat chunk of gold and diamonds. That's a really cool meteorite. In fact, there's lots of really useful meteorites. Look at all this diamond here. Or asteroids, what is it called once they've landed? Deposits, geodes, whatever. You know, this planet has a lot of resources, and we should keep exploring to the surface, I think. Fortunately, we do have kind of a straightforward path. I mean, this is directly in line with our base, so I guess we can just keep digging for the time being. And to be safe, to make sure we don't depressurize anything, let's throw on a couple of airlocks, so that way we don't have to worry about them getting too far. And like I said, we have a lot of labor right now, and not a lot of projects, so this is a good time to spend these resources. Invest in these labor-intensive resources. Okay, maybe we grab this gold before we do that, and yeah, we'll collect these resources before we fill it in. Yeah, I am gonna make a vacuum area here, and just like devote this huge area to just having a vacuum, just because it's such an easy place so early on. Man, I am completely rambling today. This is just such an easy place to do some vacuum builds that we're just gonna take what resources we can and then make a nice little structure, make a nice little box, and then just draw a vacuum in it. Yeah, and I think if I just put a block here, it'll just delete this carbon dioxide. Yeah, there we go. And then with this, how about we just dig this out and then connect it to this? So when I bust this algae, all the polluted water will drain into this cavity. And again, while we're here, let's make this cavity a little bit bigger so that way it can actually accommodate all that water. How's that? That looks good to me. Perfect. Missing research station. That's right. How are you guys doing on that glowworm? Really? Oh, because they just can't reach it. My bad. I guess some of the ice must melted or something. That is entirely my bad. I will assume full responsibility for that. Okay, let's see. What else? Oh, that's right. Let's keep exploring this way. Why not? I'm kind of concerned. Is this all a buildup of asteroid debris, and is it just space right here? Maybe we should just wait to dig past the abyssalite. Maybe we'll just dig to here for now. And also, I don't know if the lab had an option for asteroids, and I don't know if there are asteroids on the lab. So that'll suck if there's not, because then we don't have that constant, resupply of resources. Talking about shit that sucks. Let's get this hatch mopped up so it doesn't eat things. How many critters do we have in here? 18. Okay. And then let's... Wow, these shine bugs have been reproducing like crazy. Wow, that is so weird. I put 1 up here and then it became 4? Or did they just all naturally end up here? That doesn't make sense. Oh wait, no, maybe it does. I mean, look at this path. It's like a very... Well, actually, no, I don't know. I don't know why so many shine bugs ended up here. It's really weird. Hatch. Okay. Hopefully they grab this hatch, and so that way it's not eating the abyssalite. Yeah, I have monkey brain. Not even monkey brain. I have like fart brain today. Is that a thing? I just cannot hold on to a thought. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so what critters do we have? Hatches, shine bugs, and puffs. Okay. Is there any other critters on this planet? Yes, we have Drekos. Let's start there. And I know as soon as we bring a Dreco up here, we gotta remove it, because otherwise it's gonna eat all of our plants. And where did that Dreco go? I know there was a Dreco. Yeah, it probably doesn't like living over here anyways with all this water. All this really hot water. Ooh, that biome is hot as hell. Is there a nice abyssalite layer? It looks like it. Cool. Let's make sure that we're not going to overpressurize. I think 1,200 kilograms per tile is not nearly enough to overpressurize abyssalite. And there's nothing that's going to add pressure to it. So I think we're good there for now. Who is starving? Harold, man, you keep dropping your food, don't you, bud? How close are you to starving, Harold? Buddy, old pal? 800. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Oh, it's because they keep just following after each other. But yeah, no, if you keep these doors, if you just add airlocks like that, it is very difficult for someone to keep dropping their food down. Ooh, gulp fry. Am I unearthing these, or did they just keep dropping the same gulp fry down? Surely I'm unearthing them, right? Boy, that's cold. Wow, minus 140? Wow, that might be some of the coldest temperatures I've ever seen on a planet in this game. Not gonna lie. Oh, there's a beta hive completely covered in solid carbon dioxide. You know, that's something, yeah. Definitely some of the coolest temperatures I've ever seen, because I don't think I've ever seen solid carbon dioxide. Not in that quantity, at least. Maybe like little balls on the floor, but geez, that's insane. Okay, so yeah, let's open this up and let it just... Actually, let's dig out a little cavity underneath it so that way you can drain. And then we should probably put an airlock because we don't want to overpressurize your base with freezing cold carbon dioxide, as cool as that sounds. Let's do this. Actually, let's double up. It is a very good insurance policy. Just double up on your airlocks. Easy way to like minimize gas transfer. Not eliminate it. Definitely not eliminate it, but minimize it a little bit. Let's see how we're doing with oxygen here. Okay, I guess. Not fantastic at all, but okay. And no morbs, no morbs. Okay, yeah, I'll have to look into that on my own time. I keep saying that I'm gonna like look into something between streams, and I just keep forgetting. Honestly, I'm very sorry about that, but boy, is that true. Okay, let's turn this on, and I just realized both these pumps are going to be running. Is that going to overload the wire? No. Okay. Oh, wait, that's right. I forgot the snippet tool. Look at that. Wow, that is so useful. Yeah, I haven't played with it for too long. Like, I haven't played that long with the tool since the tool has been available. And even that being said, I always forget it's a thing, so that I basically never use it. Okay, let's look at our ventilation. A good amount of carbon dioxide, but we are sending some good packets of hydrogen. And let's pause it right there so we can let the rooms equalize. And I think that should be just about enough, if not too much, hydrogen. Okay, Machinist Mandy. I swear to God, Machinist Mandy's, if these batteries aren't full. They're mostly full, but they're not exactly full. And did you guys ever get... Hey, look at that. Yay, we got our Wheezworts. Awesome. Sweet, we might actually have time to put together the material study terminal today. This is a good enough space, I guess. I mean, is there any reason in particular that we need to have our science machines in the middle of the base? I guess we were taking advantage of this light. but we're kind of far enough along to where a little bit of free light, like a free light source, isn't that big of a draw. That much of an incentive to build in one place over the other. You know what? Let's do. Hold on. Before we disassemble this whole room, that's probably not the greatest idea. Let's dig this out. We'll put an airlock. Actually, we do have free airflow, but you know what? Just to be safe, let's put an airlock here. And we'll make this a room, and I think maybe we'll put the science buildings here for the time being. And then I think maybe... Wait. We kind of want the duplicate housing and the farm to have be mostly temperature controlled. Jeez, yeah, I am mouth vomit today. Be mostly temperature controlled. So we want these guys to be kind of collected over here. So yeah, I think down here would be a good candidate for our science buildings. And then our Glossy Draco looks a lot happier. We still only have one tile of hydrogen. Boy, is it pressurized in there. Maybe if I just open this door for a second, it'll depressurize. Yeah, before we pump any more hydrogen in there, let's go ahead and let it just settle. Let it chill. Oh shit, no, you guys can go in here. Why does it say you guys can't? It's weird. I don't know why I locked that door. Hey, go pick up that mealwood. Okay, and yeah, let's start building this this science machine. So it's been a long time since I've used the material science machine. Like, had to build a setup for it because, you know, it's kind of, you build one and you're done. So 400 kilograms of metal. I know this is a very slow and inefficient method to making metal, but we're gonna do this for now. And then yeah, I guess we do want our science machines collected in one room, but we don't want to jeopardize the safety of our people with radiation. So where would be a good candidate for the material study terminal? Maybe over here? And how big of a room should it be? Let's just do 3 tall for the time being. This. How about like this? Just for a rough outline for the room. I really couldn't tell you exactly how I want it to be laid out, but this will be a good rough outline. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've worked with this, or... I swear to God, it's Lindsay this time. You guys have food? You guys have plenty of food. Maybe I shouldn't have put it so far down there where it's freezing cold. Maybe that was a bad move, because there's no oxygen down there. Nah, you guys can just deal with it, honestly. Honestly, just deal with it. You guys are fine. Starvation. Lindsay, I don't want to hear about it. Just eat your food or die. Stop freaking trying to get attention. Okay. Let's figure out how to set up this radiation. So we have our Rebel generator, which collects zoomies from the air and then shoots it at the terminal, right? Right. And I think the terminal thing is down here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, and the door's locked. Let's see how our hydrogen worked out. Okay, so yeah, we have about 2 tiles of hydrogen, which is good, because we really don't want to jeopardize these mealwood. And that means we'll actually get some scale growth out of this guy. So good, that's a very primitive farm, but at least we're going to get a little bit of passive plastic, maybe like, well, I don't know, how much is this 33% per cycle when he's in the hydrogen? Maybe every 5 cycles or 6 or so, we'll get 150 kilograms of plastic, which will be enough to do our steam generator, which is going to increase our power generation and provide us some cooling. So that'll be a good first step. All that being said, have we produced our copper? No, we haven't. This is a very low priority. Can somebody go please produce copper? And we also want to open up this room so that way the hatches are happy again. Duplicate skills. Yeah, we really got to increase our morale. But before we do that, we need to settle on a place for our barracks, which I guess this is as good place as any. So as soon as we're done with the science machine, we will open this up and build our barracks up there. Nice. Now that we've made like a perimeter here, we can start digging this out and have a big dedicated area for a vacuum. We do have a little infinite water storage up here, and I'm hoping when I suck out this salt water, it's not gonna like break it in some catastrophic way and just like crash my game. Let's just hope not. Okay, let's see. What would be a good next? And I guess we're just waiting on this refined metal. Can somebody please go and do that? Okay, somebody started. Okay, and you can't rotate this machine. Okay, that's why I kind of remember always building it on the left side of my base. It's because you cannot rotate this machine. That's pretty funny. Okay, well, that's fine. You know what? That is perfectly fine. We're gonna work around this. This is not gonna be optimized at all. At all. But yeah, we're just gonna work around this, I think, like this. Yeah, this is gonna be terrible, but as long as it works, I guess we're okay. This is what I'm thinking. Let's do this, and we'll put like 1, 2, 3, or more Wii Sports around it. And then we want to make sure we're not blocking too much radiation, so what has a very minimal radiation blocking? 56%. How much is an air tile? 6%. Wow, okay, that's great. How much is a mesh tile? Do we have any mesh tiles hanging about? Yes, right here. 64%. Why is this blocking so little? 6%, huh? So a copper or air tile. I really never knew that, if I'm going to be completely honest. I never knew that. Wow. And then I know we could probably have... We'd probably have some kind of element that would be a little bit better than this. Actually, I think insulated tiles generally have a little bit more. I want to say insulated igneous rock. Or granite. Maybe it's granite. Let's do this real fast. I think this will help block a significant amount of radiation. Let's see if we have 3, and let's do 4. I think that'll be good. We'll have 4 radiation sources here surrounding it. Yeah, I think that'll work. What is this radiation? 56%. Oh my god. I just built that for no reason. Okay, well, let's just let it be. That's kind of crazy. Actually, yeah, that is kind of crazy, huh? And I for sure could build it out of lead, but we don't have any lead currently. And lead's only like 64, I think. Yeah, I mean, this works. Usually I build this right next to the material study terminal, so that way we don't lose very much, you know, rad bolt energy. But like this, I guess the duplicant will be a little bit safer, and the other science machines will be separate, so it'll be a little bit safer for the duplicants, but it's not exactly what I want. Somebody is idle. Lindsay. Oh yeah, thank you guys so much for doing that. That was very helpful. Yeah, I know you guys are idle. I kind of just don't have anything for you guys to do, if I'm being completely honest. Exploring is good if you guys want to just go explore, and I guess this is too far, or no, it looks like they should be able to do it. And it would be awesome to open up these rooms so that way they could increase the amount of pressure, because I think they might be pressurized. Oh, can the betas get down there? I don't think they can. We'll have to watch this, but if the betas can't get down here or up here, then we should definitely try to rearrange these critter traps. We have idle people over here. Of course we do. Of course we do. And you're stuck up there, aren't you? Somehow you got up there and you're stuck now? Great. Okay. Now real fast, let us copy the settings from this flower pot. Go to the other planet. And boom. Now we'll have 4 Wii Sports here, and I think we have enough Wii Sports seeds, but I'm not super sure. Let's try not to remove these just yet, because the extra cooling in this area with our battery heat, like, it'll balance itself out a little bit. So if there's another biome that we can grab them from, that would be nice. Let's do that. Oh yeah, and they never brought a Dreco up here or something? Yeah, why not, guys? Maybe they did. Maybe it just ran around. Oh, no, no. They can't get to it. That's hilarious. Why is it just chilling out down here and our duplicants can't get to it? That's really funny. Oh, wait. Maybe we shouldn't do this just yet? Oh, no, it's already full of chlorine gas. Holy crap. When did that happen? Maybe we should lock this for now. And maybe we should find some solution over here real fast. That's insane. I guess that just happened recently, because I don't really see much chlorine gas anywhere else in our base. Okay. Wheezeworts. We have 1, 2. Is that it? Is that all the seeds we have? Wart seeds. 2 units. Okay. And you know what? Let's grab this Draco instead of the other one over there. That's like entirely inaccessible. Let's grab this guy. That'll work just fine. And this isn't at jeopardy of breaking anytime soon. It doesn't look like it. Oh, yeah, nice. Now harvesting some balm lily. Is somebody grab this Draco, please? Nope. Okay. Screw me. Yeah, hopefully if they can bring it up here, we can get it into this critter Fluxomatic. Ooh, there's slime lung up here. Interesting. All my people are just covered in germs, but that is okay. Wow, that's a lot of chlorine gas. Interesting. Chlorine's one of those gases that I don't really find a lot of uses for. In fact, besides like a sanitation room for my water, I almost never use chlorine gas at all. Also, I used to always... Hey, wow, that was fast. Sweet. Just one more now. But I used to always use like toilets, like proper toilets, like plumbed toilets in this game. Then I kind of discovered that like porta potties are also really good because all they're doing is just recycling dirt instead of water. And yeah, it does take a little bit more manual labor, but I think you actually get more material out of it if you do toilets or outhouses. Could be wrong about that, but I think that's the case. Okay. A lot of chlorine gas. I guess we could start consolidating liquids, and again, that'll just make it easier for the next people. Like when I actually start building over here, it'll make it easier for them. And we can also just keep exploring. There's no harm in that, right? Maybe we throw a door here, and then just bust over here. Why not, right? Yeah, we'll just have these people explore for the time being. Ooh. Oh, no. We already did find the surface. Okay. And there are asteroids on these planets. That's right. I do remember seeing that in the bios for the planets. Now, we don't really want to lose all this material, but maybe it's being hit by ice asteroids anyway, so it's really out of our control. Ooh, entropy thermal nullifier. Nice. Very nice, actually. Sweet. Okay, yeah, we have huge resources for cooling now. Especially with this liquid carbon dioxide guys here. That's insane. Yes, I know we just scanned Dracos. What other critters do we have to scan? Surely there's another one, right? What about Pacus? You think that'll work? No. I don't think you can really wrangle a Pacu. But these guys are flying critters, but for sure you can wrangle them. Okay, that's good to know. What else do we have though? Nothing really. It'd be easy to do with the plug slug. Oh, Pokeshell. Wow. Why? How have I looked past these guys like 10 times already? Pokeshell. Look at that. So simple. So easy. And maybe we open this door up so that way these critters can find their way out eventually. Hopefully. Nice. A Puffet Prince. Very cool. Why is our pressure so low? Oh, because this is a seal. Okay, that's interesting. And let's look at our lab. So we have 2 sources of radiation. Very nice. It's a pretty, you know, respectable amount of radiation. It's unreachable or... No, I think they can stand down there and do it. Sweet. So now, Let's work on moving these science machines. I guess they don't need to be on that side with the radiation, do they? Let's do this, and then add a source of light. And we do want to make these rooms very small, because I think if we're not careful, we're gonna exceed the that should work. We're gonna exceed the room's requirement sizes. This is already a very large room with this extra cavity up top. Perfect. I think that should work just fine. Let's see, what else do we need? And this won't block radiation in any kind of meaningful way for this, will it? 1, 2, 3. No, for sure no. Sweet, awesome. Yeah, we might as well just throw this on a line right now, right? There's quite a lot on that line. Maybe we should add another transformer here pretty soon. In fact, we're going to need to. I just realized this is 480. That's quite a lot of power. 480 watts. Okay. Yeah, we should definitely add another transformer right quick. We'll connect it here. And look at this. We have our super useful snippet tool. So useful. We'll connect this to this line, and then we will snip this. Wow. So easy, so useful. That is insane. Now that we've done all that, we should probably set this to a high priority so it gets done before we compromise our base. Okay. Alright, so we hooked up that transformer. Yeah, we just gotta get this one built real fast. This priority 8. Okay, yeah. Gotta get this one built so that way we don't have a pause in electricity. Hey, look, our Draco's been harvested twice. That's awesome. That is very cool. Yeah, it looks like this worked out. So we achieved it. 2 tiles of hydrogen, and occasionally it looks like these are being flooded with hydrogen, but I guess it is this lowest tile that they really look at, the plants look at. That's great. Not a great setup, but it is a very simple setup to get us a very slow supply of plastic. But I promise by the time we have this set up and actually operational, it'll be enough to build our first steam generator. In fact, 300 might already be enough. It might be 300 or 500, but if it's not enough, we're close to it, for sure. Okay, light source. We need a single light source to get that benefit, but we do want to try to give people, if we can. I think this is the operation station for that. So, yeah, we kind of have this room laid out very poorly, but it just is what it is for now. Let's just do this, just so we know this machine's gonna. Actually, let's split the difference. Let's do this, and then let's put the other power station right here, or research station right here, so that way we know for sure that they're both going to benefit from the production bonus. Nice. I mean, this is not at all how I ever build it, but it'll definitely work for now. And 475, yeah, that'll be enough to just get this train rolling. I think we have some igneous tiles built somewhere, so maybe we should just check those out real fast and see how much radiation those block. So I do remember one of the basic building materials tiles getting to like 67, 64 radiation blocking. Maybe not, I'm not really sure. I thought so, but I might just be wrong. Nice, oxyferns, more forest biome. Another Saturn critter trap, nice. Cool. And then some salt vines. I actually don't know what the requirements for salt vines are. I kind of just see them do their thing and that's it. Oh, they need chlorine. That's funny. There's a little pocket of chlorine right here. That's pretty funny. Yeah, look at this forest biome. There's lots of useful stuff. I think I have seen this one before. Aluminum volcano, that's right. Yeah, that'll be a good coolant for the metal refinery. And then if we want to bust out of our rocket shell in order to expand it, then we'll already have superheated metal at our disposal. Okay, so that is coming together. I think we've satisfied the room. Awesome. Nice. That is a very simple construction right there. And we just gotta wait for this thing to charge. Yeah, see, we have a pretty good amount of rad bolt generation, honestly, right now. And I forget how much progress they make per 100 rad bolts, but yeah, pretty good generation. And then when we get 2 more in here, it'll be like 800 or so. And so it'll be twice as fast, essentially. Which makes sense, because we're gonna have twice as many plants. Yeah, so maybe we sneak in here. How about we do this? Yeah, let's do this, and then we'll sneak in here. And that'll give us access to these 2 Wheeze words. Perfect. Look at that. Great. Yeah, we're about to have our material studies terminal set up this session, which is good because I think we're coming to a close here pretty soon. That's awesome. That's going to give us access to steam generators, rockets, probably loads of other stuff that I can't even think of right now, but it's going to be great. And no new critters to add yet. I don't think, at least. Yeah, no. We're going to need to send a plug slug over for sure. Is this an input or an output? Input, okay. With that being said, with so many idle people, maybe we should just keep exploring. And yeah, why not, guys? Just dig to the moon. I don't care. If you guys have time, just do it. I'm not your dad. Don't wait for me to tell you what to do. Okay, how about that? How about that, bro? And then we dig over there. That is so far away for automation. Like when we try to set up some conveyor belts, that's gonna be so far away to pipe it, but like it's whatever. It is what it is. It be like that sometimes. Nice. We got our lab set up. Look at that. Not perfect. It's far from perfect, and we're gonna lose 1 rad bolt, I think, but it's a start for sure. Starvation, you're fine. You're fine, bro. We got some idle people too. Yeah, we're just gonna keep grabbing copper. Honestly, I'm pretty comfortable with the amount of people we have right now. I know I could be making bigger strides on the other planet, but I'm just chilling for now. Hey, the Poke Shells. That's right. I completely forgot. Did you not wrangle one? What happened? Did it just walk off? No? For sure they can send a Poke Shell through there, right? Why wouldn't they be able to? Yo, how many Poke Shells do you get per dad? Per grown-up? Because I kind of feel like you get more than 1 egg per Poke Shell's lifespan, but I could be wrong about that. But I kind of feel like that's the case. I don't know. Nice. Okay, so we've dug out this vacuum. We secured it. We have a little pool of polluted water, polluted oxygen. And I'm okay with opening these and just letting the oxygen kind of intermingle. I'm not super concerned about pollution, but yeah, I'm not super concerned about pollution. We'll let it intermix for now. Actually, I guess it does make it a little less effective, right? And all we're spending is clay to deodorize it. So maybe it does make sense. You know, I use polluted oxygen a lot, like just bodies of polluted water and stuff. And I always take into account the fact that you lose so much oxygen because it's yucky, or you get the yucky lung debuff. I never just thought about if you cleaned it, then you would get so much more oxygen. I just never really thought about that, and all you're sacrificing is clay. But filtration, to be fair, filtration mediums are really essential for cleaning polluted water for, you know, electrolyzers or lots of buildings. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I think that's the reason why. Because filtration mediums are more useful for, man, could someone just wrangle this Poke Shell? But yeah, filtration mediums are more useful for cleaning water. And nobody wants to wrangle this guy, but why though? Okay, hopefully our rancher will do it this next cycle, but I'm kind of confused why they're not doing it. think critters keep wandering in here, and then they keep maxing out the critter capacity. I mean, that's my guess. I don't know what else it would be. All right, let's continue exploring. And then, yeah, our research terminal is mostly set up. We just need a little bit more rad bolt production. But besides that, we're all good. Oh, we are losing power, so it's draining. What? Is that how it works? The last in line has lower priority? Did I know that? I feel like I should have known that. Oh no, we're just... Wow, that's not gonna work at all. Interesting. So we just don't have enough power. Okay. Interesting. Hey, new species scanned. Unlock gene manipulation mode. I can now trigger genetic deviations in base morphs by sending them through the scanner. These variants can also be scanned, but their genetic makeup is too unstable to tolerate for the manipulation. Perfect. You know, I think we could use that to our advantage and maybe get some refined metal a little bit easier. I don't remember the smooth hatch conversion rates. Was it 75%? Smooth hatch. Yeah, 75% is pretty good. By the time we get a smooth hatch, though, it's probably gonna be, we'll probably have the metal refinery set up, honestly. Like, it's a very slow process, but we'll see. Let's just try moving one of them up there. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a smooth hatch. Oh yeah, this is a big issue. Resetting this power constantly. Thing. Oh, you know what? Let's disable this. It's not that important. Any other loads that we can take off our system? Nope, none of our pumps are running. It doesn't look like anything's running besides that, really. Yeah, not really. And I guess we can deconstruct these rooms or these science stations. Maybe we just leave it for now because it's not really hurting anybody. But I'm just gonna deconstruct it. And increase our ventilation. That would be a smart move. So that way we can actually have gas exchanges and our deodorizers can actually work a little bit more effectively. Not that we're really trying to deodorize stuff, but it would just help, I'm sure. Awesome. We've harvested this thing twice now, and let's see. Yeah, so just a couple cycles and it'll regrow its scales, and hopefully it'll make an egg here pretty soon. How old is this thing? 27 out of 150. Okay, so yeah, it still has an egg delay. Ooh, stressed out people, stressed out. Damn, guys, I don't know what to tell you. I need you to put a whole rad bolt in here. I need you guys to, like, actually start loading this thing up. Don't know what to tell you guys. Yeah, no one has any new skills. So yeah, we can start working on barracks, I guess. If you guys really want that. Alright, let's do this. Make this a nice ugly floor. And then let's look at the requirements for barracks. Let's private bedroom, luxury barracks. No cots. Ooh, shit. I don't even know if we have the next thing. What's after a cot? Ladder beds? Do ladder beds make industrial or luxury barracks? I don't think so. Oh, those like nice beds. Don't they use plastic? They do. That's a lot of plastic. What about ladder beds? Do they count as cots? I kind of don't think they do, right? Am I crazy? Health, stamina, run speed. Duplicacy will be interrupted if another duplicate uses the ladder. That's pretty interesting. I've never really built vertical barracks, but that's kind of nice. Oh, but they do use a lot of resources. Okay, so maybe we'll wait on these luxury barracks. Yeah, we'll wait on them for sure. Oops. Yeah, we're going to be wrapping this session up here pretty soon. I'm hoping we make a little bit more progress. It'd be nice if somebody could, like, I don't know, come grab this, come grab these Wheezworts, but I just realized the reason why they're not doing it is because I locked this door. Then on the other planet, I don't know what you guys are up to. I feel like they just spend their entire time running to the food bin and back. Oh, okay, they reached the edge of the map. Cool. I did not realize that. Sweet. Okay. I can deal with that. But we have ethanol mixed in with our water. In real life, that would like kill people, but in this game, whatever. Yeah, let's try to open up these oxyferns, I think, since we know where they're at. Might as well. That way we can get some free oxygen that we don't have to worry about. We don't have to manage at all. There's a lot of food ready to be harvested in all these small cavities, but they're also full of chlorine, so maybe we just stay away from them for the time being. Is this a cool slut geyser? Geez, slush geyser. Oh, look at that. Look at my shirt. My shirt's a little bit green screen. That's fucking hilarious. It's completely yellow. Why would this be picking up on the green screen? That's pretty funny. I didn't realize that. Wait, and I'm not right now, though. Show me that again. It's so weird. I mean, I'm not green screen at all. Oh, wait, no, I am a little bit. I can see the clipper and stuff. That's pretty funny. Oh, that's right, and the entropy thermal nullifier. That's a big thing, too. It's not up, we just sleep grass. But yeah, once we get into here, this will be a really good cooling device. In fact, I feel like for all of your normal needs besides like industrial machines, like I think that machine will satisfy all your needs. In fact, it produces enough, it removes enough heat. Hey, look, our egg. Cool. Let's build a little room next to it, and so we can hatch the eggs. Actually, we will need to expand this farm pretty soon, so that way we can actually have more Drekos and have a better supply of plastic. But for now, we're just gonna do just a very simple setup. Just get some of these guys in here. Get some plastic producing. Okay, now that we've done that, we really need to put a door here before these guys get curious. Ooh, shit. Never mind, hydrogen could leave through here, so let's not do that. Let's just go back to where we had it. I lied. Fix this door up. Quick. Oh my god, quicker than that. Oh. There we go. You know, we actually got this pretty decently. Okay, guys, I don't know what I want you to build. I'm so tired right now, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I want you to build, okay? I know I'm just wasting your time. I'm aware of that. Just, I don't know. I'll figure it out the next time I log on. I don't know. I'll get a cup of coffee or something. I'll try and wake up. Because, boy, is this just a bumblefuck. And look at all this empty space. Why did we build on the very outsides of our base when we have all this empty space here? Don't ask me. It just is what it is right now. Now, big question. We did not get any rad bolts. So let's, for the time being, let's do a coal generator. Not exactly what I want to do. Let's just do it. Let's look at some temperatures. It's nice and cool. It's very hot. What do you think the overheat temperature is? 165? So if I do coal here, it'll pump down there. There's probably a very simple solution to mitigating the temperature from the coal. But I really don't use coal for like just about anything, so it kind of just doesn't make sense for me not to have one. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do a coal generator like right here. Yeah, let's just do a coal generator over here. I don't know. For the time being, let's just get some kind of steady generation going so that way we're not wasting all of our electricity when we're trying to generate a couple of rad bolts, you know? Yeah, I did not realize just how much that was requiring of me. Let's see, what happened to this hatch? Oh, it's just eating lava food. Great. Okay, I guess just do whatever. I guess he's gonna be eating dirt, huh? I really don't want that hatch eating dirt. I just wanted to go through the Fluxomatic. Oh wait, it's recharging. Okay, did something go through it recently? It did. A nymph went through it. That's hilarious. That's pretty funny. I did not realize that. I did not see him. Okay, let's do this. So sun nymph. Is it significantly more light or what? Shine nymph and a sun nymph. I mean, it kind of looks like the shine nymph is making. Wait, no, they're both making the same amount. Interesting. I'm assuming the sun nymph is significantly better, but I really don't know. Doesn't say. Sun nymph, and then the coral bug, which I think is just pretty. Royal bug, which might be brighter, and then I think, isn't there like a, well, black one? Interesting. Radiant bug, isn't that the one that like makes a whole bunch of radiation and just blinds the light? Whoa, what? Wait, what does it eat? Go back. Boy, I'm so tired. I need to wrap up the session here pretty soon. It eats barbecue and becomes a radiant bug. What? I don't even get it. 75 life cycles. Wow. Okay, if that produces significantly more radiation and light, and it lives for 75 cycles, that actually sounds kind of viable. So do you just feed a normal bug that? I don't know. I don't know how stuff works. I know, buddy. Everything sucks in the colony. I know. I know. When I'm more awake another day, I will resolve everything that's causing you strife, but I promise you that. And yeah, I guess our more farm didn't work at all. Okay, yeah, we gotta wrap this up here pretty soon. I'm gonna take a nap on stream. And I know that's a big category nowadays, but I don't think I'm sexy enough, and I also don't have a bed in my room, so that wouldn't really work. But there's the vacuum of space. That's good to know. Maybe let's limit passage to the store for the time being. But yeah, that's good to know for sure. Okay. Man, I think we're gonna have to wrap it up there. I am so dead tired. I need to get some coffee. I need to like take a walk or stretch or something. But we made a little bit of progress. We got our material study terminal set up and cycle 100. That is a good stopping point. Come back this evening, tonight, and I'm gonna be playing Amnesia: The Bunker. Probably after a nap. I'm not gonna lie, a little cat nap. I'm so freaking tired. I did not sleep well last night. I had this crazy nightmare where. Hold on, let's keep playing. I'll tell you my nightmare. I had this crazy nightmare where I was on like a military base, and there was like a nuclear warhead that was gonna be dropped, right? And somebody like called me up on the phone and they're like, yo, if you go into these mines, you'll be safe. Or you'll have a better chance, right? And so I went into these mines, and it was just like these dark, old, abandoned mines, like from like the early 1900s or maybe before that. And I was just kind of walking along this like rail path, and it was like completely dark, or maybe there's some lights, a little bit of light, or maybe on my phone or something. And I get to the end of it, and there's like a door, like a front door of somebody's house, and I open it up, and then I'm inside someone's house, like a house, and it's been abandoned. It's like a it's like an old house, okay? and there's like a soft green light, but there's no like light source. There's no like everything that might emit light is like out, is dead, is broken. I don't even know if there is like electricity in this house, right? But it's completely black is my point. And there's like a soft green glow. And I'm still hiding from the bombs, you know, I'm still like underground. And I'm thinking that like maybe if I keep going, maybe there's an exit. Or maybe I just keep going because I'm trying to go deeper into the mine to be safe as possible. So I keep going, and the house is like one room with the door on one side and a door on the other side. And I walk through them, and then I open the door. And I keep going until I enter a bedroom, right? And there's a bed in the corner, and everything is like perfectly still, right? So like in a house, you might not notice it, unless if you live in like a little shitty cabin like I did when I was young. But there's usually like ventilation from a fan, or windows open, or you have, you know, a heater or something, and there's like air draft, a constant air draft, right? And because I was in the bottom of a mine, it was like perfectly still, and there was like dust, like as if it was in space and nothing was ever disturbed it. There was like a layer of dust on everything. And then I'm in this bedroom, and I was like, this is okay, but I'm like feeling uncomfortable. Like I feel like I'm safe here, but I'm feeling uncomfortable, and I know this house doesn't lead anywhere. It's kind of weird. It's very eerie. It's pitch black in here besides like this faint green glow. And I'm like, I might as well just turn around and wait at the entrance of this house, because I don't want people to not find me. Like, let's say the cave collapses after the bomb. I don't want people to not find me, you know? And I turn around and I open the door, and this is the last room that I went to. So it was like 3 walls, and then there was 1 wall with a door. And I try to open the door, or I do open the door, and on the other side it's like, so it's the hallway, like it would be. It's like I open the door, and then there's a wall, and when I look past the wall, like 6 inches in front, or maybe a foot in front, there's another wall. So it's just a wall. So the door I had come through, it's just, there's a wall. It's like the room before me, like compressed, and then there's just a wall with nothing on it, right? And then I'm like, fuck, I don't know what's going on, and I close the door. And then as soon as I close the door, I hear like something trying the handle viciously, like trying to get in. And I'm like, holy shit, like there was literally nothing on the other side of this door. And I'm like tripping out or something. And I'm like sometimes I have dreams where I'm like, this is a dream, but I'm very involved in this dream. I have no idea, right? And because yeah, there's so many dreams I have where I'm like, this is a dream, and my first response is wake up. No matter if it's a good dream, if it's a bad dream, as soon as I know it's a dream, I just wake myself up. Yeah, and so the door's handle's like being tried, and then I noticed there's like a mail chute on this door, but it's a big mail chute, like this big, that like you would put boxes into. It kind of looks like an ice maker, like the on a fridge. And I noticed it for the first time, and then it like opens, and I'm expecting like a hand or something, but then a head, like a human head, falls through, and then another one, and another one, and then it's like a dozen heads, disembodied heads, just fall through. And I'm like, oh my god, Jesus Christ. And I like turn around, and I like look around to see how I can get out, what's going on. And I see in the corner, there's a person standing there, facing the corner of the room. And it's like, again, it's pitch black, besides this like faint green glow. And I can just make them out, and they kind of look like they're wearing like old-timey clothes. Like what I imagine like a worker would wear in like 1940 or something. And they, but like they're familiar though, like I recognize them, except for I like actually don't, but in my dream I'm like, this person's familiar. And when they turn around, they're very like pale, and like they look like a corpse, and their eyes, they still have eyes, but they're sunken into their head, like all the way, like where their brain should be. Their eyes are like sunken 4 inches into their head, and they're completely like black around them. And I'm just like, holy shit. And then I can hear myself breathing really hard, and then I wake up to my girlfriend waking me up, because she like heard me breathing, like panicking. And yeah, holy shit, that was scary. And then when I woke up, my room was like black, and I was like, this is frightening. And I like went, then like turned on a light because it was just, I don't know, scared the hell out of me. Yeah, it's very rare that I have horror dreams that are like that involved and have that many like, it's usually like if I have a scary dream, it's just like something's chasing me, the end, right? It's never like has that much of a build up, like where it's like put together like a movie. And so they're not like as immersive, I guess, for me. And usually when I have horror dreams, I recognize that it's a dream because I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. And then immediately I wake up. And I actually have a method of, and I'll show you guys, this is going to be really fucking cringy. This is going to be incredibly cringy. So just, this is a bonus for staying this late in the stream. But when I want to wake up from a dream, I will imagine I'm laying flat. I will be laying, and then I'll pick up my leg and kick really hard. That way I like launch myself upright in my bed, and then that wakes me up. I don't know why, it's like the inertia just wakes me up. It's like when you're falling, when you feel like you're falling in your dream, and you wake up, it's like I induce that, and I wake up. And yeah, it's a tried and true method. I don't know why I can activate that, like activate that muscle control while I'm dead asleep, but it works literally every time. Yeah, no, when people talk about lucid dreaming, I'm like, I'm so jealous of you because I can't lucid dream only because as soon as I realize it's a dream, I wake myself up. Like, it's not even like intentional. It's just like my brain's like, this is a dream, not reality. Let's get back to reality. That's it. Like, it's not like I'm like, oh, I'm scared or this or that. Well, I mean, sometimes it is because I'm scared, but I'm like, this is a dream. Let's get to reality. But my brain just won't have it. And I have no idea why. Okay, after that tangent, that actually woke me up a little bit. But after that tangent, sorry I was being so sleepy and so like, mouth vomity, mumbling over my words this stream. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I just wanted to get on here and give you guys something to look at before tonight when I do Amnesia. Make sure to come back for that. I'll try to be more awake. In fact, I'll get an energy drink or something, I promise. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to follow, subscribe, and I don't know, comment underneath this video. Tell me about one of your dreams actually, or tell me. Here's better yet. Tell me if you lucid dream, if you can wake yourself up when you know you're dreaming, and I don't know if you guys have horror like nightmares often, because I feel like I dream a lot more than most people, or remember my dreams because everyone dreams, right? And then I feel like I have nightmares really often, and I don't know what it is. You know, people say like the pizza nightmares or the ice cream nightmares. I don't know, but just let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for following, guys. Peace.